For question B, by using the adjoint matrix, find the inverse of matrix B. So the formula B inverse equals to 1 over determinant of B times adjoint for B. Okay, first you have to find the determinant of B. And then let's say we take first row as a determinant. So the first element times 2 to negative 1, 0 minus the second element negative 3. So you have to delete the row and the column for 3. So 0 to negative 2, 0. And the third one is plus 2. The element is 2. And then the minor is 0 to negative 2, negative 1. And then 1 times 0 minus is plus 2. Okay, minus 3. And then 0 minus also plus 4. And then plus 2 times 0 minus 4. So plus 4. So 2 minus 12 plus 8. So the answer is negative 2. And then we find the cofactor for B. Cofactor for B. So the sign, put the sign and the minor first. Plus, minus, plus. And then minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. Okay. And then the first row, 2 to negative 1, 0. And delete the first row and second column, 0 to negative 2, 0. And then the third column, 0 to negative 2, negative 1. For second row and first column, 3 to negative 1, 0. The second column is 1 to negative 2, 0. And the second row and the third column is 1, 3. 1, 3, negative 2, negative 1. And then the third row and the first column, 3, 2, 2, 2. And the second part is 1, 2, 0, 2. And the last one is 1, 3, 0, 2. So the answer for cofactor B is 0 minus 2 is plus 2. And then minus 0 plus 4. And then 0 plus 4. For the second row is 0 minus is plus 2. And then 0 plus 4 minus 1 plus 6. And then 6 minus 4 minus 2 minus 0. And then 2 minus 0. So the answer is 2, negative 4, 4, negative 2, 4, -5, 2, -2, 2. Okay, but remember this is only cofactor B. Adjoint B is cofactor B transpose. So you have to transpose all the element, all the row became a column. So 2, -4, 4, -2, 4, -5, and then 2, -2, 2. So the B inverse equals to 1 over the determinant of B is -2 times adjoint B. 2, -2, 2, -4, 4, -2, 4, -5, 2. And then the last answer should be -1, 1, -1, 2, -2, 1, -2, 5 over 2, and -1. The second method of finding an inverse is using a property, that is A times B equals to Ki. Before that, we have to look at the properties. The first one is A inverse times A is equals to A times A inverse. That is equals to I. I is an identity matrix. I2 is equals to 1, 0, 0, 1. That is identity matrix for 2 by 2. And I3 is equals to 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. That is an identity matrix for 3 by 3. Okay. The second properties is A inverse, inverse again, is equals to A. The third one is A transpose inverse is equals to A inverse transpose. And then next one, A times B inverse is equals to B inverse times A inverse. And then the determinant of A inverse equals to 1 over determinant of A. And the last one, if A times B equals to B times A, that is equals to identity, then B equals to A inverse and A equals to B inverse. Okay, look at the checkpoint 10. Given A equals to 2, 4, 2, 8, show that A inverse 1, -1 over 2, -1 over 4, and 1 over 4 is the inverse matrix of A. So you can use with the properties number 1 and number 2 to prove this question. Let's say we take the properties number 2, that is A inverse, inverse again, equals to A. So we write our formula for A inverse. A inverse, we have to inverse again. Then it's equals to 1 over determinant of A inverse and then times adjoint A inverse. But remember, this is 2 by 2 matrix. The 2 by 2 matrix determinant is A times D minus B times C. And then the adjoint is just a change a position of A and D and add negative to B and C. So your A inverse again became a 1 over 1 times 1 over 4 minus -1 over 2 times -1 over 4 times change a position of A and D, so 1 over 4 minus became a plus, so 1 over 2. This one is 1 over 4. This one is 1. And then the answer is equals to 8 times 1 over 4, 1 over 2, 1 over 4 times 1. 2, 4, 2, 8. And then you can conclude that A inverse again is equals to A. So, shown. Proceed with the second example of property method for 3 by 3 matrix. The question given A and B, find A times B and hence deduce A inverse. So, when you want to multiply the two matrices A and B, actually you can use a calculator, but you have to show clearly working for at least 3 elements. So, you have to remember 7, that is the first row times the first column. 1 minus 20 plus 21. The first row times the second column. 1 plus 8 minus 9. And then the first row times the third column. Negative 1 plus 4 minus 3. And the rest you can just put your final answer. That is equals to 2, 0, 0, 0, 2, 0, 0, 0, 2. As a conclusion, A times B equals to 2 identity. Because when you factorize 2, so you will get a 3 by 3 identity. So when you times 2 matrix and you will get an identity, you can use a property method. So you have to times A inverse to both sides of the equation. So A inverse times AB and A inverse times 2 identity. For A inverse times A, you will get identity based on the properties. And this one, A inverse times identity. Identity times B equals to B. And A inverse times identity equals to A inverse. So, you will get A inverse equals to 1 over 2 times B. So, you just put the B matrix 1, 1, negative 1, negative 10, 4, 2, 7, negative 3, negative 1. So, your last answer should be 1 over 2, 1 over 2, negative 1 over 2, negative 5, 2, 1, 7 over 2, negative 3 over 2, negative 1 over 2. You also can check your last answer with the calculator.